Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Neha SG, currently pursuing BE in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering from the Department of Basic Science of CSE stream, section BMW USN 1VE 23CS 115, course title Introduction to Civil Engineering, course code BESEK 204A. First, we'll look into the introduction to solid waste management. Solid waste management is a process of collecting, treating, and disposing of a solid waste in an environmentally eco-friendly manner. Effective solid waste management is essential for public health, environmental protection, and the resource conservation. The goal of solid waste management is to minimize the negative impacts of the waste on the human health on the environment. Solid waste management can be done through collection, transportation, recovery. The processes are comfort, incineration, disposal, etc. Types of solid waste management. Solid waste can be categorized into various types, including municipal solid waste, industrial waste, construction and demobilization waste, and the hazardous waste. Municipal solid waste, it is commonly known as household waste, is generated from the household, commercial establishments and institutions. Hazardous waste requires special handling and the disposal methods due to its protection harm to human health and the environment. The methods of waste disposal are landfill, incineration, waste compaction, biogas generation, composting, etc. Next is the solid waste management hierarchy. The solid waste management hierarchy prioritizes waste management strategies in order to of their environmental impact with waste prevention at the top and the disposal at the bottom. The hierarchy includes waste prevention, minimization, recycling, energy recovery, treatment and disposal. Waste prevention and minimizations are the most preferred options as they help reduce the overall volume of the waste generated. The most preferred are prevention, reuse, recycling, recovery, and the disposal is the least preserved. What are the challenges in solid waste management? One of the key challenges in the solid waste management is the increasing of the volume waste generally globally, leading to strain on existing waste management infrastructure. Inadequate waste collection and disposal facilities in many regions result in illegal dumping and open burning of the waste, causes pollution and health hazards. Lack of awareness and the participation from the public on improper waste segregation and recycling further complicates solid waste management efforts. The challenges are the population, increasing plastic production, pandemic, poor waste management facilities, increasing waste management cost, consumerism, legal framework, etc. Next is the sustainable solutions for the solid waste management. Implementing source separation programs to facilitate recycling and composting of the organic waste can help to reduce the amount of waste sent to the landfills. Investing in modern waste to energy technologies can help to convert waste into renewable energy, reducing the reliance on fossil fuels, promoting extended popular responsibilities and the circular economy principles can encourage manufacturers to design products that are easier to recycling and reduce waste generation. Next, we'll move on to the categories of solid waste. The solid waste can be categorized into non-hazardous waste and the hazardous waste. Under non-hazardous waste, it is subdivided into municipal solid waste and the industrial waste and agricultural waste. Industrial waste is subdivided into C and D, medical waste, special waste and the treatment. Hazardous waste is subdivided into household waste and the industrial waste. Industrial waste contains listed waste, universal, characteristic and the mixed waste. Introduction to categories of waste. Waste can be categorized into various types based on its source, composition, and the potential environmental impact. Understanding these categories is crucial for effective waste management and environmental protection. The main characteristics of waste include municipal solid waste, hazardous waste, and the industrial waste. Waste sorting can be done by paper, plastic, glass, metal, organic, e-waste, special and mixed. Municipal solid waste MSW. MSW contains of everyday items that are discarded by household and business. This category includes materials like paper, plastic, food waste and yard trimmings. Proper management of MSW involves recycling, composting and waste to energy process to reduce its impact on the environment. Hazardous waste and the industrial waste. Hazardous waste is potentially harmful to the human health and the environmental due to its toxic, flammable or reactive properties. Industrial waste includes byproducts of industrial processes such as chemicals, heavy metals and the electronic waste. Both hazardous and the industrial waste require specialized handling and the disposal methods to prevent contamination and environmental damage. Next, we'll move on to the topic of sources of solid waste. Introduction to sources of solid waste. Solid waste is generated from the various sources in our daily lives. The sources of the solid waste can be categorized into residential waste, commercial waste, industrial waste, and the construction and demobilization activities. Understanding these sources is crucial for effective waste management strategies. Sources of solid waste are municipal sources, agriculture sources, industrial sources, commercial sources, institutional sources, residential sources, etc. Residential sources of the solid waste. Household generated solid waste through daily activities such as cooking, cleaning and personal care. Common residential waste includes food scraps, packaging materials, paper, plastic and glass containers. Effective waste reduction at the household level can significantly reduce the amount of solid waste generated. Types and sources of solid waste. Sources of solid waste is commonly in residential. Residential waste are generated from living household domestic, generally contain non-hazardous solid waste, kitchen waste and ashes. Second is the agricultural waste. Agricultural solid waste due to agricultural activities such as food residues, animal dung, crop residues, etc. Such wastes are usually non-hazardous. And next one is the commercial waste generated from the business establishments such as food establishments, shops, etc. that generate generally non-hazardous waste such as paper, cardboard, wood, metals and plastic. Commercial sources of solid waste. Commercial establishments such as restaurants, shops and offices contribute to solid waste generation. Packaging materials, paper waste and the absolute equipment are commonly sources of solid waste in commercial settings. Implementing waste reduction and recycling programs that can help business minimize the environmental impact. Industrial sources of the solid waste. Industrial activities like manufacturing, mining and construction generate large volumes of solid waste. Hazardous waste, byproducts and scrap materials are commonly industrial waste streams. Proper waste management practices, including waste generation and the treatment, are essential for reducing the environmental impact of the industrial activities. Next is the construction and demobilization sources of solid waste. Construction projects and the demobilization activities produce significant amounts of solid waste, including debris, packaging materials, and discarded materials. Reusing and recycling construction waste materials can help reduce the environmental impact on these products activities. Proper disposal of the construction and demobilization waste is essential to prevent pollution and promote sustainability. And the last slide, here it is, that is the conclusion. Solid waste management is a critical aspect of environmental sustainability and public health protection. By understanding the categories of the waste, sources of waste generation and implementing effective waste management practice, we can reduce the environmental impact of waste. It is essential for individuals, business and the governments to work together towards a circular economy approach to waste management for a cleaner and a healthier future. Thank you.